Hi everyone, it's Professor Wolf here. What? Okay, it's weird. I don't have, I don't know why that's a thing. It's like, oh hey, there's a reward for subscribing or gifting subs. You can't do that for my channel, because I'm not monetized. Um, yeah. By the background here, you'd be expecting a horror game or something of that nature. But that is not what we are here for today. I'm here to talk about the future of this and the future of my YouTube channel. Um, I've been thinking about it a lot, and it's also why, like, mixed in with the fact that I have 50,000 things going on right now. And just not having the energy to sit here and do this. I don't know why I took the labels off these. If you know this brand, you know this brand. I think I just wanted to take the labels off so they couldn't be like, oh, hey. No. They don't sponsor me. They can if they want. I mean, hey, I don't know if there's a way to take off autofocus. So we're just going to sit back here. Because then it probably won't do its so much. Yeah. Enough of this rambling. The main reason I'm here and the future of all of that. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Is uh, I don't really know how to say this. I'm taking a hiatus. I don't know how long the break is going to be. It might be till the end of the year. It might be a few months. I don't know. Uh, I'm I know it's really stupid to say because I'm not as busy as most of these other YouTubers and streamers who get burnt out and stuff, but I have burnout. It takes a lot out of me deciding, do I want to play this or this, and it just trying to please everyone has not been great for my health. Um, because I was doing really good with quitting, and then I came back to this, and it's just like, oh, that's why. Granted, smoking's not a good way to cope with this stress. There's much better ways. There's meditation, exercise. There's so many ways to deal with stress that don't need substances. So during this hiatus, I'm hoping I'll be able to quit. Yeah. Substances aren't a great way to deal with stress. So during this hiatus, I'm gonna try to quit and hopefully stay sober because it is extremely not great for your health. Yeah. So I don't know how long I'm gonna be gone, and I don't know what I'm gonna do when I get I will say, uh, thank you. I'm gonna need all the luck I can get because um, the end of this month is stressful as all can be because I might be going out of town, but I don't know if I'm going out of town. And then next month, there's Thanksgiving and all this. And my family wants to know if I'm coming down, when I'm coming down, all this. And then there's Christmas. Um, it is going to be. You know, it really is. It really is. But yeah, the rest of this year is just going to be stupidly stressful. And honestly, I think for the time being of just trying to get my life into a better place, addiction wise, I'm going to take a hiatus from this. I will probably still post like maybe 30-minute videos here and there on YouTube, game reviews, reviews of food, just odds and bobs stuff. But there is no schedule. And if something big happens, I might hop on here and be like, "Oh, hey, this really big thing happened," or "Check this out," kind of thing. But the for now, till whenever I get back, there is no schedule. So there might be infrequent pop-ins here and there, like I said, for just odds and bobs reviews. I I will definitely. I hope to be in a much better spot when I come back because half of the battle of quitting is the mental games. Um, because me personally, I don't know if it's the same for everyone who has an addiction or has been addicted to anything. It is, mm, for me anyway, it is mind numbing and it's a nice change because I suffer from somehow, I don't know how. I wish I could remember how. But my doctor says it's best that I don't remember why. But I have um I yeah, you're not wrong. um but yeah. I have PTSD and it gives me really bad paranoia. That's why this isn't like stapled to keep it perfectly the light perfectly out because I probably should. I really probably should. But that means I'd just be sitting here in the darkness instead of letting sunlight in, and sunlight is extremely healthy for the body. It still hasn't changed. For some reason, it's still the Stanley Parable window. I don't know why. I can see perfectly out of it. And then my little thing that's like right here. Yeah. You can see it when I put my hand on it, but it's gone. It's like it's an optical illusion. And my hand's not painted green. So there are no movie magic tricks happening here. Everything you see is as it is. Um, it honestly could be. It honestly could be. That's probably what it is. That's probably why this light looks weird because it's not that bright. Like even when it hits here, it's not that bright. Even with the sunlight coming in, it's like this light. It's very dim. I mean, it looks cool as crap when the lights are out and it's darker and all you can really see is just orange light peeking through the bones. But yeah. Light is extremely confusing. That's why I love science. Um, I I was gonna say life is confusing. Um, Especially the human brain, which I've become very, very acquainted with in my search for answers on what makes this do the things it does. Um, uh, it's me anytime I play any puzzle game. It's just like, wait, what am I supposed to do? Um, I will say when I come back, I will probably be playing Portal because I want to say Portal Epic Edition, the version of Portal that I could not get to work, just magically popped up in my Steam account, and I don't know why. So I don't know if it just took that long to process, if I moved files around, or if I deleted something and it caused it to reappear. And there's tons of Portal mods and stuff. I mean, VR is very confusing when you first hop into it, but yeah, VR is very confusing when you first get into it, but once you get a grasp of it and stuff, it's pretty easy. There is still one game that drives me up the ever loving wall, and it's just because there's one section in it where you have to like monkey bar over a pit, and if you look down, it literally feels like it looks like there's no ground beneath you. So I was standing while playing this game, and I was like, oh, this is a bad idea. So I had to sit down. Um, yeah. So I know I'm probably gonna tick off a lot, tick off a smidgen bit of people who like to see me suffer playing stupidly hard games, but Salt and Sanctuary is just a game that just takes so much, and it's very rewarding, but the reward doesn't outweigh the drain it puts on me. I Laughter is the best medicine, I've heard. Which is why I like watching Markiplier. But Markiplier's The Edge of Sleep, like the TV show, left me with more questions than answers, and it's just like I had to sit for 30 minutes and just like, what did I just watch? Um God, what's the name of the comic? I just read a comic and it did the same thing to me. It's just like, what did I just read? I don't know if the comic's done, but there's like more to it. So I read volume one, which was issues 1 through 6, I think. I can tell you real quick. It's a really good comic. Like if you can find the comic, I definitely recommend checking it out. But it will leave you with like what? Yeah, no. Issues 1 through 5 is in volume one. It's called World Tree, but world is spelled with a zero and tree is spelled with two threes. It's a really good comic, but it is a it'll screw with you because it's just like what? Because it jumps back and forth between characters. So you can go from reading one section of the story to, oh, we're over here now. And then it's just like, okay. So it's like, I want to say it's the Saw movies. this and some other, it's like the Saw movies and games that like release in a certain order but aren't meant to be watched in the order of release. They're meant to be played and watched in a specific order because the story lines up that way. Like I want to say the newest Saw movie X or whatever takes place after the first one because the first one well, no, it'd take place after whatever movie explains why he's doing what he does, and before he dies from um, I I can share that sentiment. I really can. That's why I do this, and that's why I always stop autofocusing, please. Dear Lord, have mercy on your soul. I will strangle you, camera. Yeah, that's why I do this. Would it be nice to be able to make money off of this? Yeah, because I could then buy games and stuff that people want to see. Seriously though, it's just like stop autofocusing, please. But yeah, but that's why I do this, and I put myself through tedious tasks of. Listen, it was the best camera I could get my hands on. But yeah, if I don't do this for money, and nor will I ever let the money outweigh what this originally started as. I did this as a way for people to come out. I I feel that. I'm pretty sure my phone camera is better than my web camera thingy that I have, which is kind of hilarious. But what can you do? Yeah, I will never let the money outweigh what I originally started this for. I originally started this and continue to do this because it's like I may make a fool out of myself, but you know, if at the end of the day I can make a few people laugh and have a good time, if they were having a bad day, you know, hey, mission accomplished. Um, yeah, it's why I hate like I really appreciate Twitch doing this. It's a lot better than YouTube, where it's just like, oh, you know, it's up to I mean, it's still up to me. It's what I allow to go through and what I don't allow to go through and what I choose to do and what I choose not to do. But it's like, oh, YouTube, it's just like joining a person's channel, you know, it's just like it's up to them what they give out, and a lot of people aren't really giving out good things. I miss Matt Pat, I really do. I know I understand why he retired. It's because his son was growing up right in front of him and he was so busy with like, oh, I gotta get this out because if I don't, you know, like I miss Matt Pat, but I am really happy that he is able to step away while keeping what he had created going. And you know, hey, maybe when What? I swear to God. This is like last night. Um, well, last night and yesterday. So I went to hang out with some friends at the game store that we play at and stuff because I was like, oh, hey, my friend wanted me to work on some of his models, and I was like, cool, no problem. It's a new paint scheme that I haven't tried out, and I'm down. Um, never let the intrusive thoughts win. Um, it never works out. Yeah, it's like, so I'll hang out for a little bit, chat with some friends who are there, and I'll drop off the model and I'll head home. I ended up staying there till close, and we just had a riot, just doing the dumbest stuff. We played a game called Sushi Go, and I won both rounds, and all of my friends are like, okay, we can't play this anymore. And it's just like, god damn it. It's the only game that I can win, and you guys are just like, nah. I know they were joking though, because we all had a good time playing, and it was a really fun time. Especially after the absolute and utter shit show that was a big. Sometimes it's just the best thing because it's just like, you know what, I've used my brain too much. It's time to just shut it off and just have a grand old time. Yeah, we were just dicking around, just having a grand old time. And what sucks is the day started off. Honestly, sometimes it's truly the case. But yeah, the day started with one of the shittiest controversies that is going on among me and my friends right now, and it really sucks. It really does. Granted, everyone's on the side of the person who did nothing wrong versus the person who is the one that did everything wrong is trying to play the victim. It's just like you're outnumbered here. We can all see through the bullshit. You're just trying to play the victim, and it's not gonna work. Like, listen, listen. I haven't played Among Us in God knows how long. I don't even know what the fuck they're gonna write on mine. They've got so much shit that they could put on mine. The whole masculine milk madness, Stanley Parable window. I'm just a box of memes at this point. It's all it's come down to. Oh god, no! I've started it again. No! Oh my god. What have I done? I've doomed myself. I have doomed myself. Okay. I have doomed myself. God, there we go. Now I can actually see. I don't need my glasses to see. They just help me read. Because my eyes... So when I try to read things, my eyes, instead of focusing, they like to just sit. And I don't know why. And these have prisms in them that help my eyes focus. So I can actually read stuff. Instead of my eyes just being like, oh yeah, we're just gonna sit out here. I mean, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me that Microsoft is stealing from the community. Microsoft is such a piece of crap. But it sucks because I have to put up with it because not a lot of things support Linux, and I sure as shit do not have the money to buy an Apple computer, let alone an Apple computer that could actually run anything. What in the... What did they... What? What? What did they... Why did they steal Skyblock? Skyblock of all things. Like, I can understand stealing, like, God of War, Spider-Man, something, a formula for something that, like, but Skyblock? Okay. Speaking of big game companies, apparently, it's a rumor. Oh, God, yeah, that thing. That's why I sold all of my copies of, like, Minecraft that I own. My thing fell. Yeah, no. Once they rolled that out and I realized how scummy it was, I sold every copy of Minecraft that I own that I was able to sell. Obviously, I'm stuck with my PC version because I can't sell that unless I want to sell my login information, but since that's tied to my Xbox, kinda can't really sell that. And the only other copy that I own is the 3DS version because that's just such a rare oddity in the world of gaming. And then I have a copy on my Android, my old phone. Same deal. Can't really sell that without selling my account information. And like I said, that's tied to my Xbox. So, of course. Yeah. The only Minecraft things that I own are like a few odds and bobs things that weren't that were bought and did not support Mojang, Microsoft, that whole shebang, and my Minecraft Xbox because it's just such a rare oddity that I bought retail and has just skyrocketed in price because how rare and collectible it is. So the only Minecraft you'll ever see me playing is modded because it's free and you can combine them, whereas Marketplace, yeah, it's also super scummy because they charge you to put it on there, and they also take a cut of how much it sells for. Um, so dumb, so dumb. It's absolutely dumb. That's why you'll hear me slander the company, Microsoft and Mojang. I think they're shitty companies. Yeah, no. It was a crappy decision. They should have realized that it was a scummy idea with how much controversy the creation club for Fallout has gathered. Go figure. Go figure. It's like Amazon selling the Kindle for a cheaper price, like $15 cheaper, but you get ads. Like, just sell the device. Like, or have it to where once they make their $15 in ads, the ads just automatically disappear. Because chances are, people who buy it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why when it came down to buying the portable handheld PC, I bought the Steam Deck. Yeah, it's Linux, so it can't run a lot of things that Windows can run. But buying any of the other competition that runs Windows, you have to deal with Windows pop-ups and all of Windows crap on such a small screen. And I don't even like dealing with Windows on a normal screen. So that's why I bought the Steam Deck. Copilot is their AI, right? So the only reason I use Edge is because it gives me points to get stuff, and it's just like cool. Outside of that, I don't use Edge for much of anything other than the fact that it gives me points and the ability to redeem them for stuff. Like I had enough points to get like $10 Xbox gift card, give or take. I think. Yeah, seriously though, seriously. But yeah, like you can take my information. You're not gonna sell me stuff that I wasn't already gonna buy. Like I got an ad for something really stupid. It was like D&D dice, and it's just like cool. But seriously though, that's why I haven't bought the new Xbox. Like I kind of want to just to play the newer Xbox games and stuff because I know my computer. Yeah, I have the Quest 2. I was gonna buy the Quest 3, but then I was like, yeah. Like I got more things to worry about than just upgrading to a slightly better VR headset. Like I do want it because there are some games that sound really cool. It that yeah, no. I hate meta with a burning passion. It's just the issue is ease to get into and not needing a high end computer. Quest is just the best bet. I still call it the Oculus. It's gonna happen. Meta's gonna buy. I don't remember what all Meta has. Meta's gonna buy Netflix, and then Disney's gonna buy them. It's just gonna be a conglomerate of Meta or Disney. It's one of those two that are just gonna own everything. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. It's like Google keeps trying to sell me their phone. It's just like cool. I'm not gonna buy it. It's just a shittier Samsung phone. Like if I'm gonna pay the price, I'm gonna pay for it. It really is. It really is. I love Samsung. I switched over to Apple because I wanted to see what all the hubbub was about the Type C charger and stuff. And it's just like it's cool, but it's just it like the whole MagSafe thing. Like most companies that sell MagSafe products also sell magnetic rings that you can put in the back of your cases for non MagSafe phones and non MagSafe cases to make them MagSafe. Probably, probably. Apple Vision, whatever, Apple's augmented reality mahogany is just the dumbest crap I've ever heard of. overpriced, sucks, and it's just like cool. I can play Candy Crush while pretending to care about whatever my kids are telling me about. Cool. You could have done that already on your phone. Like, oh yeah, it's real cool. Like it's stupid. What it is people have too much money, and instead of investing in things that could actually help or be useful for their lives, they're like, oh, I'm gonna buy this. Probably, probably. I'm waiting for Sword Art Online to be become a reality. Like, not even just like the world of Sword Art, just the ability to just plug yourself in and just be like, cool, I've been here for a year, but only a minute of real time has went past. Yeah. All Apple really has running for them is like, ooh, look at me, I have super expensive thing, and it's just like, cool, so do I, but I'm not a dick. Yeah, I just love seeing people walk around with like the newest iPhone and AirPods in and all this, and it's just like, congratulations, I'm doing the same damn thing. The bag that I carry, I love VR chat. VR chat has some really nice people and some really toxic people, but if you can find really nice people, it's really fun. If I can recommend two games in VR chat that are extremely fun to play, it is Zombie Tag and Murder Mystery 4, I think it is. If you ever find me in VR chat, chances are I'll be in one of those two because they're just fun games to play. First time I ever played, I I mean, hey, VR chat is just an amazing thing. The first time I ever played VR chat, I hopped into Murder Mystery, and I was just having a grand old time. It was probably like the most fun that I've ever had playing with a group of strangers. There was one person and just because I found my way into the bar area of the place in the Murder Mystery. I want to say it's a mansion, and I was sitting behind there because I was like, you know what? The killer will never find me here. And the killer found me. And it's just like, pour me a drink, pour me a drink. It's just like, I'm trying, I'm trying. And he's like, for terrible service. And he stabbed me in game. And I was like, dang it. And it was just a fun time. Zombie Tag, though, it's really fun. I will have to check that out. Yeah, the Murder Mystery and Zombie Tag can, depending on who you play with, can get a little nah. It is really fun. It is really fun. But yeah, Zombie Tag and Murder Mystery can get a little nah, depending on who you're playing with. But other than that, they're really fun games. I especially love Zombie Tag when you can like get to a place where the zombies will never find you, and you can just sit there just watching the chaos unfold. And even playing as zombies, it's a pretty fun game. Yeah, VR chat is. Ah, I mean, hey, it's fun to just chill on maps sometimes and just chat. Stop autofocusing, please, for the love of all that is left of my sanity. Is it my glasses because they're reflective? Is that the issue? I've had so many people come up to me in these like VR chat spaces, and it's just like, and they start like, I want to say it's Spanish. Oh, that's cool. And it's just like, I'm sorry, I don't know Spanish. And then you can just hear them as they walk off, just speaking Spanish, trying to find other people to speak Spanish with. And it's just like, I'm sorry, I feel bad, but it's just like I've never been good with learning other languages. I tried to learn French and I failed miserably. I That's really cool. That's really cool. Yeah. I love VR chat. VR chat is a really fun one. And the world of I mean, hey, I know how to count a little bit. I know hola means hello, me means my, and amigo means friend. Um, I'm trying to remember what skin I use. God, I have so many saved in my library of just odds and bobs ones. Like I have teeny tiny ones and I have normal sized ones. What's really fun in zombie chat is if you encounter someone who has a skin that's like minuscule and they're just hiding in the most obscure place, and it is the most chaotic. Listen, listen. Um, I know adios means goodbye or bye. I don't remember exactly. Yeah, I know. That's wild. The amount of characters and stuff that have just been uploaded to VR chat that you can just find in odds and bobs places is just amazing. Um, God, I'm trying to remember what I have. I have so many weird ones. They're ones that you have to go out of your way to find. I say that you had to. I say mine. You had to go out of your way to find. I feel like that's one you have to go out of your way to find. But I guess there's probably a website that like catalogs where you can find them and stuff. I just know I type in odds and bobs stuff and I just click on whatever worlds sound interesting and it's just like, oh, that's a cool skin. I'll add that to my collection. Oh shit. I guess it has been a minute since I played VR chat, so yeah. Understandable. But yeah, I'm thinking for my first game review, actually let me grab my stack because I have an ungodly amount somehow. Why did I do this to myself? I know why I did this to myself because I like how they all fit into this thing. Ugh. I think for my first game review, I'm gonna try to tackle one of my mini PlayStation 2 games. I don't know. I guess some people can pronounce it now-a-days, but that just sounds weird. I always say now-a-days. Like the sound A makes the ah. I don't know. English is weird. Yeah. I love PlayStation 2 games. It's just finding obscure ones are hard. Like, there's some that I've never heard of, and I guess they could have been popular when the PlayStation 2 was popular. Is there a way I can set these to where they ain't gonna fall? Nope, they're all just gonna fall. Cool. I will say. So, there it goes. There they go. They're all falling now. I will say, I've been playing it a little bit off and on, just because I seen it and I remember Markiplier always talks about it and stuff. Red Faction. Red Faction is really good. But it's just like the amount of games that I have a back catalog of and stuff that I have strong opinions about. Like, I feel like game reviews probably wouldn't be too terrible of an idea because it's one of those things. Like, someone looking to get into PlayStation 2 and stuff, playing old PlayStation 2 games and stuff, and not knowing any of the games or never really hearing about the games is like, oh, hey, you know, what's good, what's not good. I also hate. I know they're probably cheap stickers, but the stickers that the store uses that I go to. I mean, hey. With the weird way that games. I agree 100%. That's why I still look for physical games and stuff. Like, yeah, there's probably better sales on the digital versions of the games and stuff, but it's just like I just prefer the physical media. Like, this was probably a really popular card game when it came out. Duel Masters. I've never heard of Duel Masters. Looks fun, so I picked it up. I'm kind of upset that I didn't get the cards that the box promised. Like, I wanted my free booster pack. It really should. It really should. Like, I know some people would be like, well, it defeats the whole purpose, and it's just... Or even like a Nintendo Switch like cartridge, and you just pop it into the side of the headset. Yeah. Now that we're talking about Game Boy and stuff. Does anybody remember what this is? Or what this does? I have one. By far one of the strangest cables that I own. Besides, maybe the weird proprietary ones for stupid stuff. I mean, it is a proprietary cable. Yeah, I don't have my other one in here with me. I have just a normal silver one. Honestly, honestly, yeah, that's color. Why is that over there? Just a random Game Boy Color thing. Yeah. My prized possession of Game Boy cartridges. Pokemon Gold. The original Pokemon Gold. Not a pirate copy, nothing. An actual... Gender dysphoria is one of those things that it's just like it's such a strange concept until you experience it, and then it's just like it's mind melting. It is absolutely 100% mind melting, and it's weird. I will say, I do like cartridges. I 100% do like cartridges. Cartridges are amazing, 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 amazing. And I will say, it was an interest. It was I mean, I feel that. I will say it was an interesting. Well, I guess the 3DS cartridge is slightly bigger than the DS cartridge, but that's only because it's got that weird little nub. And that was to keep people from putting it into a regular DS. Grab this, grab this random one. I guess they're the same size. It's just crazy to think that we went from these, relatively the same size. The only difference is the Game Boy Color on some of them has a little thing. I have licked the back of one, and it is by far the most disgusting thing that I've ever done. But it's crazy to think that we went from these big things to this slightly smaller thing with more information to this with even more information to Nintendo Switch cards. I don't have a Nintendo Switch card on me, but you know, it's absolutely crazy. Listen, I don't have my Nintendo Switch on me. I might have a cartridge. Hold on. Hey, look at that. I have a cartridge on me. To this. Like, granted, it is slightly thicker than DS cartridge. I feel that. The only reason I have a Switch is because my parents bought me one for Christmas, and then I sold that one to buy the OLED. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. Teeny tiny little cartridge. So much more information than any of these combined. And I just love the Mad Lads over at Nintendo that are like, we want to make a. We don't even talk about. Actually. Well, where the heck did they go? We don't even talk about this. This is huge. You want to know what's in here? Basically nothing. It is the biggest hunk of plastic with, like, nothing. I don't have a Nintendo 64 or Super Nintendo, but it's just if talking handhelds, how we went from, like, slightly large cartridges all the way down to this. And we don't even know if this is going to be, like, the final size. They might cut it down even more for the Switch 2. They might thin it. We don't know. Because oh god, the Dreamcast. Oh no. But yeah, the Mad Lads over at Nintendo were like, let's make a disc console. Why? And then the Wii, it's just like, oh yeah, we're just gonna go with regular sized discs. What? I absolutely love the GameCube though. Well, if you were wondering what I played last in my PlayStation 2, it was Red Faction. Even though I thought, where did it go? Hello? I'm not going insane. Oh, it's right there in front of my face. Under Heroes of Might and Magic. Even though I'm pretty sure I played Extermination last. Really good game. If you can find a copy of Extermination, I don't know if it's on PC, but if you can find a copy of Extermination and are able to play Extermination, I highly recommend playing Extermination. I've been enjoying it so far. It is a really good game. I really do enjoy it. I don't know if it was the name. I think it was just like people were like, "Oh, a Wii with an even stranger gimmick." I will say I did enjoy the Wii U though. I liked the Wii U, and I do have to buy a Wii U to play Paper Mario Color Splash. I think it is. Because I do have. Oh god. Yeah, they re-released the Thousand Year Door for Switch, so I can play the Thousand Year Door and not have to worry about tracking that down. Because the Thousand Year Door is expensive as shit. I should know. Seriously though, like if they would have done it that way, where it's just like, oh yeah, you can use your original Wii console, and you can just buy the gamepad for half the price, probably would have sold a lot better than like, oh yeah, here's updated. Ha ha ha! The PlayStation Portal. For those of you who don't know what the PlayStation Portal is, it is by far one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. Hold on, let me move this over here so I'm not blocking this. Blocking chat, I should say. Not this. Oh, no. I'm gonna shut up now. Yeah, for those of you who don't know what the PlayStation Portal is, it was PlayStation's biggest screw up. Because it could have been. I know how to play. I know how to play PlayStation. I know how to spell PlayStation. Yeah, could have been their best bet at getting back into the handheld marketplace. No, it's a glorified streaming device. Prey movie. This the the Predator movie set in Native American times. Before what's his shit decided to invade and say, "Oh, I discovered America." No, the fuck you didn't. You didn't do shit, pal. What's his dick? It's pretty much all it is just a glorified streaming thing. And you know what sucks is we'll go here. Yeah. $200. Oh, sorry. $200 unless you want the 30th anniversary PlayStation edition. And all it does is just change the color. Which, I mean, all of the 30th anniversary stuff is expensive as shit anyway. Backbone. A whole $100 cheaper. A whole $100 cheaper. Yeah. Whole $100 cheaper. And this one thing can work with Apple and Android. And I know this one shows PlayStation, but it's just because it's the PlayStation buttons. The standard just shows Xbox and stuff. But this can be used with... Oh, God. Yeah, this can be used with anything that needs... that doesn't need. Anything that can use a controller, this can be used with that. And it's the same thing as this. The only difference is this is $100 more expensive and it can only be used with the PlayStation. And you can't even download anything to it. It is literally just a glorified streaming device. You have to have one hell of an internet connection to even use this thing. So if you have shitty internet, you might as well just sit in front of the TV because you're not using this thing. That's why I don't have one. Because it's expensive as crap, it's stupid as all can be, and for $100 cheaper, I can buy this thing that I can just plug into my phone, and Jesus criminy Christmas. It's expensive shit. Holy crap, what's this? We want. We want. You got any discount codes? Probably not. Let's see. Let's see. Is it in the bag? Yeah, shop. Oh, sorry. It's the It's the Backbone one or the PlayStation edition. Yeah, for $5, you can turn the Backbone one, Lightning First Edition into Type C. Oh no, it's just that. Never mind. Okay, nope. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, games. They even have games. Platforms, Xbox, PlayStation, shit. I know it doesn't say it here, but Amazon Luna also works with this. Oh. Well, shit. If you buy it at Walmart, you can get it for cheaper. That's if it's not a pre-owned. I didn't know that was a Z's. Yeah, I don't know what's up with it. But yeah. $100 cheaper than this thing, and it's just a glorified mobile phone that you can play PlayStation games on. And people argue, but it's a PlayStation 5 controller with all the PlayStation 5 controller features. I love the PlayStation 5 controller. I will not lie. I love the PlayStation 5 controller. The adaptive triggers depending on what you're doing, the rumbling, all of it. One of my favorite games to play with the PlayStation controller is Ghostwire Tokyo. Oh, this includes 2 games. Oh, it comes. Yeah, the bundle is about the same price as this, only just a few cents cheaper, while being 50%. I did not want that. Yeah, this is one of my favorite games to play on the PlayStation with the PlayStation 5 controller, and it probably works on the PlayStation 4 controller. I don't know, but fuck you. You know what? I'm interested now.
You're my pretty.
I am interested now. Sure. That's JNHU. YH. If anyone wants to steal that information, they're more than well. Fuck you too. CXEMGN. Thank you. Jesus Christ. That's expensive as fuck. I assure you that's not what I was watching.
Out of a landmaiden.
I swear, if this gets me demonetized. It's just a game theory. I was trying to. So, yesterday I was trying to remember what the name of the game was. Because, well, here I can pull it up real quick. Sushi Go Party. Yeah, this is what we were playing yesterday. It's a really fun game. Let's see if I can find a better picture of the faces on the cards. Probably not. Oh, here we go. Here we go. These. Cooking companions. Food. I do not see. I'm not a big fan of sushi. I know a lot of people like it. Just not for me. But yeah, I refuse Open. I refuse to believe that these faces were not inspired by these, or these inspired by this. I don't know what came out first. But the similarities are uncanny. Unsettlingly uncanny how close they are. But hey.
Celebrity rap battles. Donald Trump versus Kamala Harris.
Yo, begin. Yo, it's Donald J. I'm about you missed me. The 45th the big boss, know what you dissed me. Kamala, you're a joke, can't you see? You're more lost than Hunter on a spending spree. I survived the gunshot, just like Tupac. Protected by Doc, they only Chris right ear, no block. People call it fake, but the FBI proved it right. I'm Italian Kamala, and I'm here to ignite. I built an empire, skyscrapers tall. You can't even handle a border wall. Law and order, I'm the king, don't you dare forget. You're just Biden's puppet, the far left's pet. You flip-flop your sweat, just can't make up your mind. One day you're tough, the next you're kind. You lost in Harris, you're a punchline at best. A radical left lunatic failing the test.
Oh, Donald, you're a clown. Let's set this straight. You're a failed businessman. I'm a heavyweight. From the Senate to the Veep, I made history. Your legacy's a mess, it's no mystery. You let millions die from a virus, that's a fact. Found guilty of negligence, now you're under attack. While you had riots, I led peaceful protests. Your chaos and blunders, they're put to the test. Your tweets were a riot, but now you're just old news. I'm rising to the top, I got nothing to lose. With Biden stepping down, now it's my time to fight. I'm running the show, and I'm shining bright. Trump's Truth Social is a total flop. Less popular than Zuckerberg's.
What the actual hell am I watching? The age-old question of what came first, the chicken or the egg? That's a great question. I think it does, it depends on who you ask. And it's one of those things. My whole theory of it, without a chicken, an egg cannot be fertilized, nor can it be incubated. So I'd have to go with the chicken came first. But without the egg, there would be no... It's a whole thing. It's a lot better than the cake making fiasco. Still trying to figure out why it was so goddamn sensual.
Threads, that's a drop. It's like a haunted MySpace. Lost in the past. While I'm on fire, you're stuck in the blast.
You talk a big game, but your record's a flop. In debates I dominate, I'm always on top. You last and tackle, a witch on the rise. I'm the star of the show, with the world as my prize. You win votes, but you're in the race. Running unearned, what a disgrace. Kamala, Kamala, you think you're so smart, but you're just a footnote in my grand chart. You locked up thousands, how you play the stakes. Your hypocrisy's thick, but your record aches. You pander for votes, but you're out of your league. I'm the people's champ, you're a DC fatigue. Lofton Harris, you're a joke to behold. Having you as president, an insult untold. A radical left lunatic, that's your role. You're nothing to lead, can't handle the toll.
Donald, you're delusional. You're living in the past. I'm the president future. My legacy will last. I fight for the people. You're just for the fame. History will remember I changed the game. Your claims of victory are nothing but lies. I'm here on merit, not backroom ties. You let millions die. Now you belong in jail. While I lead with peace, your chaos will fail. If you think you'll win, let's be clear. I'll start another pandemic just to bring you near. The assassin missed, couldn't get past your hair. It's like trying to shoot through a cloud of despair. You're racist too, that's not just a rumor. Your outdated views are devoid of any humor.
I can't be racist, where shadows black. Your identity switches, which one to track? 1 second you're black, next you're Indian. Always laughing, I can't understand a word, you're oblivion. You've never been to the border, not even to Europe. Fake southern accent, can't keep your story up. Failed border sorry, can't handle the task. You banged Willie Brown, that's a scandalous past. Montel Williams too, you've been around. Your political crimes, like a merry-go-round. Can't be a threat to democracy, took a bullet in the gear. While I'm building empires, you're stuck in second gear.
I don't know what the heck I just watched, nor do I know how to feel about what I just watched. It's a strange one. It is a strange one indeed. I don't know how I feel about that one. I don't know. I feel like someone somewhere, if they had the time and energy to go through all of my stuff, could create a bingo card out of everything that I do in a video. I really feel like that it is possible to create a bingo card off of me. Also, what? I don't know why, but it's hot as hell in here. Cause it's 79 outside. What the fuck? It was 70. I don't even. I'll be right back. I'm gonna check what temperature it is in here. It's hot as shit. What? It's colder in here than it is outside. It's 76 in here and it's 79 outside. That don't make no goddamn sense. There we go. There we go. Random douchebag revving up their vehicle outside my window. We can add that one to the bingo card. God. Surprisingly, that hasn't happened in a minute. You're still top of the leaderboard. Where my random leaderboard went. Yeah, there it is. You're still number one. No one has outrolled you yet. Sometimes. I don't know. I don't know. God, my hair is a mess. Oh my god. Thank you. I'm gonna call it here. So hey, that works out. Cause I've got crap that I gotta figure out. And adios. Thank you for watching. And thank you for chatting. It has been a good minute since I've had someone this active in the chat, and it's a nice change of pace. But yeah, thank you, and I really do appreciate it. I will need all the luck I can get. Yeah. Hopefully my hiatus isn't too long, because I would like to get back to finishing things that I said I was going to finish, like Portal, because God knows how much stuff there is Portal-wise that I need to finish. I think Revolution I need to finish. I said I was going to do Epic Edition, and then Stories of Mel I need to finish. But yeah. So hopefully hiatus isn't too long, so I can get around to that. Yeah. Till then, I don't know. It was a game theory. God, I miss Matt Pat. I really do. And apparently there is a protocol now for YouTube, because how like much it went down. Like, they lost a lot of money when Matt Pat retired. So now there's apparently a protocol for when Markiplier retires, and it's just like, I'm not looking forward to that. Like, that's the day the world is going to end. When Markiplier retires. Yeah. I will see you all in the next one, and I hopefully will have kicked this by then. Oh, we have a special guest. Hi, that's my hand. I know you want attention, but I am in the middle of something. This is my cat. I also have a dog, but you know, she can't get on the desk, unlike this dickhead. I'm just gonna sit there. Joy, oh joy. For those of you who have cats, you understand this pain, this feeling. Can I help you? Yeah, I'm gonna call it here, because if I don't, I'm probably gonna get eaten alive. Or mauled. It's hard telling. Yeah. So I will see you all whenever I get back. And like I said, thank you again. In the meantime, there is links to YouTube if you want to watch past stuff, and there's also a link to the Discord if you want to join that and chat. I am usually fairly active on Discord. There's a few odds and bobs times where I'm not super active, but other than that, I'm usually on there. But yeah. If you're watching this on YouTube, there's a link to Twitch somewhere, so you can see if I am back yet. But yeah. Like I said, thank you all so much. And hopefully you all understand. And I hope to see you all when I get back. Until then.